emotional tribute tonight for a young journalist whose life was tragically cut short. Faisal Khan was just 27 years old when he died in a fire at his apartment building in Harlem last week.
Authorities say a lithium-ion battery sparked that fire. Fox 5's Sharon Crowley takes us to the memorial held tonight at Columbia, Khan's alma mater.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Grief is gripping friends gathering for a vigil to honor the life of Columbia Journalism School graduate Faisal Khan.
He radiated what I can only describe as goodness, somehow, even via Zoom.
Khan, who was just 27, died after fire broke out last Friday at his apartment building in Harlem. Firefighters say the deadly blaze that killed him and injured more than a dozen of his neighbors started because of exploding lithium-ion batteries used to power e-bikes. Amid the sadness at this memorial service, there is also anger, including from Faisal's co-workers at the Hechinger Report, where he worked as a data journalist.
I just want to first say I'm really angry about being here, that Faisal's death did not have to happen, and that I'm grateful for journalism and the journalists who are trying to get to the bottom of the e-bike fires.
Khan moved to the U.S. from India 4 years ago to get a master's degree here at Columbia. During 2020, he worked on stories including interviewing children who lost their parents to COVID-19. His co-workers and former classmates describe him as a rising star in the profession, one whose life was cut too short, who should right now, they say, be preparing for the Muslim holy month of Ramadan.
On his birthday, Faisal told me he wanted to dedicate this year to enjoying his life. Up until now, he'd spent most of his 27 years studying and working as hard as he could to build a life outside of Delhi.
Faisal's mother and siblings are still in India. In lieu of flowers, friends here in the United States are raising money for his family. Sharon Crowley, Fox 5 News.